Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Big Guy, Little Guy Q&A podcast. The only podcast where the big guy and the little guy answer your questions. I am your host, Riely, joined by... Oh, I'm the big guy, by the way. I'm your host, Riely, the big guy. And I'm joined by Andrew, the little guy.
What's up? Drama alert? I don't fucking know his thing.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I am your host, Killer Keemstar.
Oh, I fucking hate that guy.
Get right. What's wrong
Let's
with
get
Keemstar?
right into the news.
What did
that's
Keemstar
why I
do
don't
to
like him,
you?
'cause he's Keemstar. What didn't Keemstar do?
Keemstar didn't do anything. He's a great guy.
No, he isn't.
What do you mean? I can't think of one thing. Name one thing Keemstar's done wrong.
Shit, one thing? I can name a couple off the top of my head, and I'm not...
That's the first question you have to answer today, Andrew. What did Keemstar do wrong?
Let me think. There's that fucking clip of him, which is both hilarious and also wrong of him.
That doesn't get, he's apologized for that several times.
That doesn't make it fine. If
yes,
Hitler
it does!
If Hitler apologizes for
You
killing
can't compare saying the N-word
Jews.
once to being Hitler! Those are two very different crimes!
I disagree. It's still a crime. A crime is a crime. Coming from someone that has committed a crime.
You've said the N-word.
No, I haven't.
I think you've said the N-word.
I haven't.
I think you, much like Mo Diggity, have logged yourself into 4chan.com a time or two.
See, you know what? That statement could potentially be true, but do you not remember when I asked, what's a 4chan? Or whatever
yeah,
and
we told you what a 4chan was,
yeah,
and you used it to say the N-word.
Explain to me how it works. So I don't think I've said the N-word on 4chan like a certain diggity.
Alright, anyway, so we got a bunch of questions, which is funny, because you see, this telonym has existed for months, right? But I never released the link publicly. But, we have plenty of questions, and the reason for that is I think telonym just sends you bot questions for no reason. And we're gonna answer them anyway. We're gonna answer every question we receive on this telonym, no matter what it is. We're gonna answer it. Whether it's a bot, whether it's a viewer at home, whether it's spicy, or whether it's tame. We're gonna answer every question we're asked on this telonym. If you go to telonym... Oh, go ahead.
I did not agree to answer every question.
We are answering every
plead
question
the fifth.
no matter what.
I will most definitely have to plead the fifth at least once or twice.
You're allowed to plead the fifth if they ask you about, like, crimes. Like, I'm not saying you have to give honest answers to everything, but...
Oh shit, I'm finna cap about every fucking answer.
We're gonna go over every question. Alright, so... We'll go from bottom to top, and... How I'm gonna handle this, by the way, is I'm gonna reply to the tells and say, like, what episode they were answered in, so that I can keep track of them. So if you get a reply on your tell that's like, answered at episode 1, and you're like, why is that? That's why is that. There you go.
Shit, if you had to explain that to a fucking dumbass, I don't know. I'm worried about that person's mental health if they need that explained to them.
Alright, our first question is, do you have a BFF?
No.
Do you really not?
I don't fucking like people. No, I fucking hate people. Like, genuinely.
You have friends that you like, though.
God. Yeah, sure. Whatever you think.
You fucking asshole.
Look, let me explain it like this. There is not a single person that I could live with for a month straight and not want to fucking fight them.
You could live with me for a month. I could leave you alone enough to make that happen.
I don't know about that. I sometimes just want to fight you just for fuck's sake.
I would play video games with you, and I would probably, like, cook you dinner, which would make you happy.
Look, Riely, I don't know if you know this, but as time has gone on, I've listened to a lot of Zilakami, and Zilakami fights literally fucking everyone. I watch Zilakami fight
so
one of his friends.
It has nothing to do with the people in question. You just want to fight people.
Oh no, it has everything to do with people in question. I don't like people at all. Like, I will fight anyone just because being around people pisses me off.
Alright, so you really don't have a BFF, that's your answer. You hate people, no, you don't have a BFF.
I don't.
I do have a BFF. I'd say I have several BFFs, but like my main one in real life, I've talked about it before. It's this young lad named Patrick. I say young lad even though he's 2 years older than me. And we work together and we hang out all the time. And he's really funny, and I like him, and he's cool. I like Patrick. Who is we've talked about him before, specifically on the Rad Movie Review podcast, which you can check out on the Riely podcast mega feed, because Lexus, who is the A of the Rad, obviously, because Rad is an acronym, is dating Patrick. So we've talked about him on that show before. He's just a great guy. He's a wonderful lad. And I'd say, like, a lot of my internet people I would consider BFFs. Like, maybe I would have considered Andrew a BFF, but he just fucking stomped on my heart. So, Andrew aside.
Look, let me explain this. The closest I have to a BFF is
me.
probably K9. I see K9, a good amount of the week. He comes over sometimes, but most of the time, after he's over for about, 15 minutes, I want to beat the shit out of him. Just
Andrew, you talk to me at least twice a week. We make a show together. We have a good time when we hang out. I think I'm your BFF, and you just don't want to admit it because it's embarrassing here on this podcast to admit that I'm your BFF.
Look. The Baby and Youngboy Never Broke Again have a whole album together, and I don't think they're friends in the slightest.
But we are friends, though. What are you talking about?
Next question.
God damn it. Okay. You motherfucker. Alright, so our next question is, what did you do last weekend?
I don't fucking know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Why are you asking me what I did last weekend? I don't fucking know what I did last weekend. I got fucking short-term memory loss. I probably fucking... Let me think. I don't fucking know. I know what I did last weekend. I fucking cried my fucking eyes out nonstop.
That's more than fair. That's more than fair. What did I do last weekend?
I don't fucking know.
That's a good fucking question. Literally nothing, probably. I sat around and I listened to podcasts, and then I recorded like a podcast, probably. And that's what I did in the weekend. I recorded and I listened to podcasts. That's all my life is, pretty much. So yeah, that's what I did last weekend.
You know what? No, I remembered what I did besides cry. I finished one song that probably won't ever see the light of day. I do this a lot.
Oh shit, if you finish the song, why won't you post it?
Okay, so let me explain. I am working on mastering a bunch of new styles in music. So I kind of just have them ready for just to see how far I've developed with subgenres. Or there, right now, I probably have 7, 8, maybe 10 songs that are finished that aren't released. But it's a work in progress for most of them.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, next question. So, I guess this is in a similar vein to do you have a BFF? The question is, who can you count on? Who can you count on, Andrew?
Depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm looking to depend on someone it depends on the thing. Like, if I'm depending on someone to make a podcast, in like a week's worth of podcasts in a day, I'm depending on Riely 9 times out of 8.
Yeah!
If I am looking to depend on someone to help me mentally as I'm breaking down, probably also Riely, but besides Riely, myself, because no one fucking knows me better than me, I am full fucking...
Do you just console yourself?
Yes, I console myself. No one does it better than me. You may call that, what's the word for being so self-centered that you jack off to yourself?
Autosexual, I think, maybe?
No, not what I mean by that.
Narcissistic?
I mean, yeah, but, not, the douchebag part of narcissistic. Fuck, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't remember.
You could be a narcissist without being a douchebag.
I am not a narcissist. I'm definitely not that. I am like overly confident sometimes.
Okay. But anyway, so you can count on me for podcasts. You can count on me and also mostly yourself for
I
mental
can
health.
count
Got it.
on K9 to piss me the fuck off every day of the week.
So I also can give multiple answers to this question. To go back to Patrick, if I need somebody to like brighten my day when I'm at work, whenever he's there, that's easily accomplished by him. Um, I think the most reliable person in my life and who I can count on for a lot of things, is Jason. Because like whenever I need something to whenever I need art to be created or I need a podcast edited or anything like that, Jason steps up to the plate. He's he's my little errand boy basically, and he does it well. I'm kidding. I value him greatly, and he's a very reliable guy. So yeah, I'd say Jason is someone I can count on in a general sense. But anyway, next question. So this next question is single question mark.
Uh,
Are you?
no.
Okay. You're still dating. You're still dating the same girl, right?
Yeah, kind of shocking because we know my past. Everyone that knows me knows my past. So to be in a now, pretty
We
regular
can we can ask Alex
relationship.
about Andrew's past.
Yeah, Alex probably. Shit, wait, fuck, shit. Oh my god, oh my fucking lord, I'm
Did
so
you forget to
fucking
text
stupid.
Alex or something?
Nope, no, I just, someone came into my head and don't take that out of context. And I feel so
Oh,
fucking bad that I forgot about them until fucking now. Oh my fucking god. Shit.
was this like an old girlfriend
Fuck.
of yours that you forgot about, or?
Kinda, but not really, no. Um, he's a pretty cool guy. Best friend forever. Love him to death, like a brother. Which is weird because I used to love him like a sister on some Alabama type shit, but you know,
Oh,
um, past is weird. Yeah. Um,
are you certified? Are you still bi? Or are you like certified into
okay,
women now?
okay, so let me explain.
Okay.
Soren, that's my best friend. Best friend for life. Fucking love him to death. Best person to ever have come into my life that
Wait,
isn't my
Soren?
girlfriend. Yeah, you've no clue who he is. He was not always a he. I call him a he now because
Okay, not the Soren that I knew on Discord. Okay.
no, different Soren. I
Brad,
think. I
I thought
hope.
you were talking about Brad's IRL friend Soren. I'm like, I didn't know you two interacted.
No, I have a friend named Soren. Best friend that I've ever made. Um, middle school, we a lot of things happened between me and him. Although he wasn't a him, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is like a girl you were into, and then she transitioned into a man, or
Yes,
he transitioned. Fuck, you know what I mean. I
yes,
respect
I
his
know what
gender
you mean.
identity.
Yes, of course I respect his gender identity. He is literally the best thing that could have ever came into my life. He has watched me progress from narcissistic to slightly less narcissistic. Um,
Okay.
which is weird because I used to hate his fucking guts and everything about him, and then I grew to like him. And despite having a crush on him throughout almost all of middle school, we never dated. And then we're here now, 5 years later from when we first met, and it's probably the longest friendship that I've had with anyone.
I
But
mean,
he could tell you my past,
have you been
and
friends with Soren longer than you've been friends with me?
I think, yeah, I've
How long has it been since we met? Like 4 years or something?
5 to 6.
Has it really?
Yeah,
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You would have been like 10.
yeah,
You weren't
I
fucking 10.
was.
No way.
Yeah, I was.
You were like 13 when we
No,
met.
I wasn't. I was 11 when I first found out what Twitch was.
Which lines up with when you started watching Michael?
Yes, which lines up exactly to when I started watching Michael, because Michael was the only Twitch streamer that I really ever cared to watch.
Holy shit, it's really been that long, huh?
Yes, and through that time, I have had every relationship I've ever been in.
And through it all, I've been there for you. You're,
Yes,
you're, your
through it
best
all.
friend, Riely. Your BFF, Riely.
Sure.
I'm the big guy to your little guy. You could say.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, anyway, so my answer to this question is yes, I'm obviously single. Haha, really fucking funny. I'm fat and ugly.
Being ugly is a choice.
No, it's not. Fuck you.
Yeah, it is.
It's genetics, bro.
It is not genetics. It is quite literally a choice. I don't think I've made this case on Largest Issue in the Galaxy yet, but that's because I've been every week that it comes, I get distracted with something else. I was gonna come on last week, but then I was
You got held
given
hostage, apparently.
I was given an ultimatum, and I wasn't gonna try to fight
Who gave you an ultimatum?
my girlfriend. I thought I told you. Or did
What
I
the
just
fuck? What? Is this
Yeah.
another Andrew's dumb bitch of a girlfriend situation?
Uh no,
Okay, what
surprisingly.
happened?
So she FaceTimed me last possible minute, and I was like, Riely wants me to record something with him. It's gonna be like an hour or two. What
It's
she
not.
said.
It's not. Riely wants to me record something with him. It's we're recording Largest Issue in the Galaxy. This weekly obligation I've had for years.
Yeah. What she said to that was, "You're not doing the podcast. If Riely isn't that mad about it, he can message me about it." However, I never relayed that second half of the information to you.
I might message your girlfriend. I'm not gonna yell at her. I'll just be like, lol, how dare you?
This is 100% canon and not something that I made up, because last week I really did have an issue that I was so agitated about.
I don't know. Are you lying again? The last time you blamed your girlfriend, I ended up talking to her and I realized that you were lying.
I would never lie. I don't lie.
Yeah, you would never lie, Andrew. I don't have confirmation of you lying.
Not anymore. I do not lie anymore.
Okay, that's more fair.
Don't ask K9. He'll tell you otherwise. He'll tell you that I lie a lot.
Alright, but anyway, though, next question. This question is, how would your friends describe you? So I think the way we tackle this is that we describe each other. Because I think that's the most definitive way to answer this question.
Maybe.
So Andrew, how would you describe me?
Fuck. Loud.
Okay.
Opinionated. Has opinions.
Yep. I do in fact have opinions.
Works.
I do have a job. Yep.
Very lonely.
Unfortunately true, yes.
Uh, potential pothead.
There's no potential about it, my friend.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never know.
Yeah, I'm only a pothead satirically in Minecraft.
I'm a yeah, Minecraft.
You're a pothead in Roblox.
You know, I reinstalled Roblox the other day on my tablet.
I'm considering it. I've had people
Okay.
tell me there's cool shit on there.
Okay, see, I reinstalled it because there was two certain Roblox games that I wanted to play. So I went through out of my way to find my old Roblox account and get it up and running, I had to change the password of the account because it's been so long that I've went through like 4 different passwords since this account. And when I finally got onto it and found out what the username was, I wanted to fight myself.
What was the username?
Fucking a tale of 2 friends that we all know. Not my worst Roblox username. I have a couple Roblox usernames that I look back on and I'm like, why did I ever name myself that? So
Is it
it's not
Ultima
my
Josh 2134?
Yes, it is my Ultima Josh alter ego, dead name, a couple other things.
I don't think Josh is a dead name. It's just an internet username. Internet usernames are not dead names.
Former internet alias.
Only in certain situations are internet usernames dead names when there's a very specific connotation.
Who knows? Maybe my name was Josh at one point, and I just didn't tell anyone.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you didn't transition genders. Josh is a male name.
You can change your name without having to change genders, Riley.
That's true, but it's not as obligated for me to respect that.
I don't know, depending on who you ask.
I don't have to call Kanye Ye if I don't want to.
Forgot that he changed his name to fucking Yay. God, fuck that guy, but he's hilarious. I kind of need him to keep making content.
That's true. So how I would describe you, Andrew, is you're very funny. You're a very funny fellow. You're you're a SoundCloud rapper.
I do in fact make SoundCloud rap.
I always describe you as famous SoundCloud rapper Angel from Hell. You're very combative. I say we get into some scrapes every once in a while, but overall I describe you as a good friend, Andrew.
I've had some people. I asked one of my friends from middle school to describe me, and he used both loud and quiet to describe me. Don't know how I feel about that still. Like
You're loud when you want to be and very quiet when you want to be.
Yeah, I've mastered the craft of doing both, which was really hard because one of them is a lot easier to learn than the other one. And I happened to start by knowing how to easily be quiet, but then I had to learn how to be loud. So I took a speech class in high school.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So anyway, so here's the next question. Interesting question. I don't even know if you have this social media app that they're describing. What was the last thing you wrote someone on Instagram? Or it just says Insta, but it's referring to Instagram.
I definitely have Instagram. Shit, I don't know. I genuinely,
Go check your Instagram DMs and see the last time you messaged
I
somebody.
think the last time I DM'd someone on Instagram was someone that I met in my speech class who I wrote a play for so that we could get a good grade on the final assignment, and I got to be a arrogant douchebag. But that was fun. Well, the last thing that I messaged to them was, do you think you'd be a good UFC fighter?
Well, there you go.
Or it was, do you think you'd be a great mixed martial arts fighter?
Let me see if I can access my Instagram. Do I not have my phone with me? Shit.
I was gonna say, do you not know what your Instagram is?
I don't know how to log into it. I'm logged in on my phone, but I don't have my phone next to me. I don't know what happened to it. Instagram.
Your phone went inside you.
That's not true. It's just probably out in the kitchen charging, if I had to guess. Let me see if I can crack my own password. I made this account years ago. It could be anything.
I know you made it years ago. It looks like you made it years ago.
Yeah, so the last post on there from like years prior. Okay, that was not correct.
Well, that was incorrect. Try a different thing that may be correct.
Password incorrect. Okay. Is it this one?
No, it
Nope.
is not that one.
Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one?
No, it is not that one.
Oh, it is. I'm
Oh
in,
shit, never
boys.
mind. Fuck. Well, everyone, I was wrong. Who knew I could be wrong?
Oh shit, my mom's home already. Fuck. I didn't do the dishes. Oof. Um, Looks like the last thing I messaged somebody on Instagram was on August 28th, 2021 to a IRL friend of mine, and I texted her, yo, and she didn't respond. That's the last thing.
Damn, that is a fucking rip in the chat, my boy.
Rip in the chat.
I
So yeah,
admit it, another girl got me. Something broke my heart.
it's not a girl I
Oh,
was trying to like hit up in that way or anything. It's just an IRL friend who happens to email.
fuck sipping, I'ma down the whole bottle. Fuck
Oh
living,
God.
I'ma
Oh
take.
God. I'm looking at some of the questions that just got submitted that are from real people, and
Oh god.
I'm
Oh
not looking
fuck yeah.
forward
Oh fuck
to.
yeah. I'm fucking excited. You were getting me riled up.
All right, next question. We still got plenty of bot questions before we get there, though. Next question is: do you think roses are pretty? Andrew, opinions?
Fuck yeah, I fucking love roses. I don't know if I. No, I've definitely explained this to at least one person. The blue rose is my favorite flower of all time. There is no better flower than a blue rose.
It's the goat flower.
Which is weird because I don't
the
even
greatest
like the
flower
color
of all
blue.
time.
I fucking hate blue, but a blue rose fucking melts me. Turns me into some fucking ice cream on a Sunday.
So what you're saying is your girlfriend should get you a blue rose.
I would fucking nut SAT questions.
What? What the fuck does that mean?
That's a good question. What does nut
What
SAT
does
questions
it
mean?
mean?
Unfortunately, I don't know what it means, which is weird because I was the one that just said it, but I stole that from
Should I
Fleur.
text your girlfriend on Snapchat right now and say Andrew said that if you get him a blue rose, he will quote not SAT questions.
See what so I originally heard that line from Floridian rapper who fell the fuck off harder than me after Walk in the Park and My Quality.
Floridian
Um,
rapper Riley Brooks Musics on SoundCloud.
no, Smoke Perp, I think, I doubt you know who Smoke Perp is actually. Um, but Smoke Perp was the one that said she got me nutting SAT questions.
What the fuck is that mean?
I don't know, fucking ask him.
That's really funny.
Look, the song went hard. For those that don't know, I'm a huge Smoke Perp fan. I love Smoke Perp's music. Smoke Perp is one of my favorite rappers, which is weird because I live in a suburb of Detroit, so you think that I'd like Detroit rap, but I hate it. Florida rap fucking has me in a fucking chokehold.
That's fair. People in Florida are like mentally unstable, so I imagine that rap lyrics are more interesting. But yeah, I think roses are pretty. I don't really have much to say about that question.
Shit, that was the
Um,
original question. Shit.
yes, the original question was, are roses pretty? That is correct. So to move on here, next question. Uh, all right, so I have no information here. This is all you, Andrew.
Shit. I gotta carry
Give
the
us
fuck out of this.
give us your epic relationship advice, Andrew. The question is, the best way for a guy to make a move.
The best way for a guy to make a move, um, see, I don't think I'm qualified to give this type of information. Um, I don't know. I don't think you know this, but I am a known homewrecker. Between all of my friends, there is not a single relationship that I've been in where I have not ruined at least one relationship.
Well, wait, so you're saying every relationship you've been in has ruined another relationship?
Yes. Every single one.
Andrew, that's not good.
Besides, like, one relationship, I have not ruined someone else's relationship.
Wait, so what you're saying is you're always you're always already dating someone, and you
Girlfriend's
find,
relationship by taking their girlfriend.
well, Andrew, you should stop doing that to innocent young men in your school who
I've
just live their lives.
Okay, well, you see, this even happened with my most recent relationship, even. So I probably will stop unless this relationship ever goes down south. Then I am going to continue to ruin relationships. Now, I know this isn't the best thing to do, um, but here's what I do. I go for the mentally unstable women. There is not a mentally stable ex that I have. None of them.
Is your current girlfriend mentally stable?
Not in the slightest. She's about as mentally unstable as literally all of them.
Alex doesn't seem mentally unstable.
Well, okay,
She seemed well adjusted when I spoke to her.
Okay, well, Alex doesn't count. She doesn't exist. She's not real.
She's not real. Didn't exist.
Nope. She might be the only one that's relatively normal. Which is weird because her boyfriend had cancer at one point.
We're just gonna air that on national television? Holy shit.
She used to tell people that, and I used to make fun of her for it sometimes.
What happened? Is he okay now?
Yeah, he's okay now. He is,
Okay, cool.
in fact, alive.
Congratulations. Are him and Alex still dating?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is also shocking.
Well, that's a happy ending. Is he's not
Which
dead.
I guess tells you that I'm the problem if Alex has managed to stay in a long relationship. But you know what? I've grown as a person. I am no longer the problem in my relationships.
Hopefully,
Sometimes.
neither of you are the problem, and you will continue to have this flourishing relationship for a long time to come.
I don't know if you know this, but me and Alex typically don't stay friends for very long.
I meant your flourishing relationship with your current girlfriend.
My current relationship. Yeah. I know that. Definitely.
Your current girlfriend, who we will someday have on a podcast. It will happen.
Probably not, because no one can convince her to get Discord.
We'll record the podcast on Skype if we need to.
I don't even think she'll get that.
We'll record the podcast on a Twitter space. Yeah, see, you're silent because she does have Twitter. You've told me she has Twitter. And you know who else has Twitter, Andrew? Every other co-host of this issue in the galaxy. It's real. It's happening.
Maybe. I doubt it.
Anyway.
I have more faith in the Ukraine and Russia violence to end.
We're not talking about that. I already get enough of that shit from Mo. We're not talking about this shit again.
Mo. Fuck.
He did his whole quick fix about it. Last week.
Oh, did he?
His quick fix was nuclear Armageddon. But anyway, so yeah, that's Andrew's advice on how a guy makes a move. I have no advice because I've never made a move. Well, I made moves in like middle school.
Find one that's in an unstable relationship. Moves. Boom. Easy solution. Their boyfriend mentally or physically abuses them. Easiest shit ever. Just be nice to them.
That's a little manipulative.
It is.
I don't know if I'd be saying that on a podcast that's going to be released publicly.
Okay. As long as you somewhat enjoy the person and aren't a total bag of dicks, it's like a walk in the park.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're not just preying on easy, vulnerable women, rather you're just finding girls that you happen to like who are also happen to be being abused at the time.
Yeah, somehow this happens every time.
Do you want me to cut this out of the podcast?
No, we're gonna leave this in.
Okay.
We're just gonna act like I didn't say it, and we're gonna go on with life. If I somehow ever make it as a rapper and this gets brought up, fuck it. I'll quote Famous Dex. And that one song that he made, I might rape your bitch or whatever it was.
All right, moving on. So this question, I don't think this is a good question for either of us, Andrew. I think this definitely real person is asking the wrong people.
What is it?
How do I get happy with my life?
All right, I can easily answer this question.
Okay, go ahead.
So here's how you as a person get happy in life. Every morning, wake up, look in the mirror, and tell yourself that you are good enough as a person to make something happen in your life. This doesn't have to be a major thing. Just tell yourself that you can do the shit that you want to do. Don't fucking sit there and live a life that you don't want to live. Don't sit there and think, I think I'm gonna sit here, slave my life away in front of a television, and watch shit for the rest of my life and wish, damn, I wish I did something. Go fucking do something with your life. If you are an ugly piece of shit and no one wants to date you, make yourself look appealing. You don't have the hair, go fucking bald. There are so many bald people that rock that bald head fucking miraculously. You're a fat fuck, go work out. Fucking roid
Fuck
yourself
you.
up.
Shut up.
Get a fucking proper diet, roid yourself the fuck out, go to fucking school to get a good paying job, get a fuck ton of money, and boom. You don't even have to look good, just be fucking rich. Fucking people
Just
say that
become
Lil
rich.
Baby
Just
is
get
fucking
money.
hot. Yeah, fucking look at Lil Baby. Lil Baby is the ugliest motherfucker on this goddamn planet, and people think that he's hot because he has decent looking hair and fucking money to the fucking house. There's no other reason why people think that Lil Baby is hot. This motherfucker
So there you go.
is ugly as shit.
Just get rich is Andrew's answer.
Get money, have decent friends, and just don't be a bitch.
So here's my answer to this question, right? Because I think about when I'm happy. I think the answer is just find really good friends who have the free time to hang out with you often. Because I'm the happiest when I'm with, like, my friends. It's just that they're, like, busy, so I don't get to do that often, which is why I'm often depressed and lonely. But, like, when I'm out with, like, Patrick, or when I'm out with, like, a group of my work friends, I'm having a fucking grand old time. So I'd say the key to happiness is just get good friends that can hang out with you often.
If you know this, but some people live in very boring states. I don't know if you know this, but not to point any fingers, but Michigan is one of the most boring states you could possibly live in. There's like nothing to do.
Oh god, the questions are flooding in.
Oh boy. So speed up my answers on answering these.
Once we get to the real people questions, this is going to become a much more interesting show. But we
Why
still
don't
got.
you just do that immediately?
What, you want to save some of these bot questions for next time?
Sure.
All right, let me look through them and see which ones are good. Let's answer this one real quick because we have the same answer. What's the worst grade you've gotten so far?
D-.
Wait, what? You've never failed?
Nope.
Well, there you go, folks. My lowest grade is an F. Many, many Fs all the time.
You have failed.
Yes, many times I have failed.
I have never failed a class.
Alright, let's see. Okay. I wanna know your answer to this question. I obviously don't have an answer. I've never been in a relationship. So you have to put yourself in a woman's shoes here, Andrew. Do you think you can do that?
Pretty easily, yes.
Okay, so the question is, I'm pretty shy, but need to have a convo about something serious with my boyfriend. What do I do? Andrew, what is your advice for this real woman who wrote into our show before our show existed?
Sit him down, tell him, hey, we need to talk. And if he starts punching you and beating the shit out of you, fucking whip out your fucking 9 or your 44 whatever the fuck, and just fucking shoot the fuck out of him.
I can agree with the sentiment. If he tries to hit you, just kill him. There you
Or,
go.
or what you can do, um, just shoot him. Don't even talk to him. Why do you, as a woman, need to talk to your boyfriend? You got a problem with him? Just fucking shoot him, fight him, fuck it. He's a guy. He can't put hands on you unless he morally does not have a compass.
Yeah, okay. Enough about abusing women. Let's move on. So we only have like 6 more bot questions, so we can kind of just speed round unless they're interesting.
Speed round,
So
easy.
so home with your partner. Okay, this one's pretty relevant to recent events, I'd say.
Oh god.
Home with your partner, but your friends text they want to chill. What do you do?
Should tell them that I'm busy.
Home with your partner, but your friends text you that it's time to record largest issue in the galaxy. What do you do?
Tell them that I'm busy.
Incorrect. The answer was abandon your girlfriend.
No.
Alright, thoughts on people who don't want kids?
Good. They're fully functional people. If you want kids, you probably have something wrong with you.
No, I want to have kids. What do you mean?
Okay, Riley, let me explain to you what my current chemistry teachers told me. You should never want kids unless you're extremely bored. And what he meant by extremely bored is every Saturday you go to your local what is it? The local place where they make bread. Whatever the fuck that's called. I forgot what it is. Riley, help me out, please.
A bakery?
Yes, you go to the local bakery to walk. Fuck. You go to the local bakery to watch bread rise every Friday. Then maybe you should consider having kids. Here's why I don't think you should have kids. Population control right now is fucking awful. The Earth is slowly growing in population way too fucking fast. And at this rate,
That's true, but at the same time, I feel like, yeah, maybe we are a little overpopulated. Maybe don't have, like 9 kids, but if you want to have 1 or 2 kids to, continue your bloodline and to, make something out of your life by raising a human being, go ahead. But maybe don't just like pump and dump and just not wear condoms and have 12 kids. That's not a good idea.
okay. See, you could do that. However, here's why I do not want to bring a kid into the current world right now. It's shit. It's always going to be shit.
That's fair, but it's always going to be shit. So it's like, it's not like, oh, I can wait to have kids until the world's better, because it's never going to get better. So if you want to have kids, well,
No.
you have to
Kids
just do it.
fucking suck. Fuck kids. I hate them.
All right.
Kids are the number one cause for adults, and adults are the number one cause for problems in the world.
All right, four more bot questions. Are you more emotional or mental? I think the answer is emotional. Both of us.
The fuck is this kind of question? What the fuck does half of it mean?
So are you? No. It's saying, are you more emotional? Probably a better way to phrase it.
Yeah, you cut out after the word emotional.
Are you more emotional or logical? I think is the question it's posing.
Okay, see, that makes fucking sense. Why the fuck didn't the bot just ask that question first? Jesus fuck, if a bot didn't answer that fucking question, someone needs to go back to fucking school, I swear to God.
Telenimbot2.exe has to go to school.
Yeah, fuck Telenimbot 2.0. Fucking someone help that bitch. Whoever programmed that fuck needs help.
Alright, so you say both. I don't think I'm logical at all. I think I'm mostly emotional.
I am very logical.
Alright, do you think friends should argue sometime?
Yes. If you have a friend that you have never argued with, you are not friends.
That's 100% true. I 100% agree. We don't even have to say anything more. That's just obvious. If friends can't argue, then me and Andrew wouldn't be friends.
We wouldn't have a fucking show where we argue.
I mean, yeah, we literally have a fucking show about arguing. Um, all right. Your advice to deal with a friendship falling apart.
Say fuck it, GG's, go again, find better friends.
Find better friends. I'd say, my legitimate advice, because I've had this happen, don't be too clingy. Like, maintain a distance if somebody doesn't want to be friends with you. But, if you really care about somebody, maybe they'll come back to you. So just, keep your distance. Don't pester them.
You know what? Yeah, yeah. I
That's
have
what I'd
had
say.
friendships fall apart, come back on, fall off again. Specifically with the same person at least 8 times.
Alex?
How'd you know? Fucking personality trait that me and her have
What's the
together.
status right now? Are you friends?
Kinda, but only because she needs help in math.
That's fair.
Okay, look. I hate her? No, I don't. I don't directly hate her. She is not that bad of a person. Sometimes, but right now, her life is not very good. So I've made it my thing right now to where I don't hate her for now.
Okay, got it. Uh, anyway, next question. How do you imagine your future?
Um, a pretty good one. I'm in a pretty stable relationship now. Eventually I plan on going to college no matter what. Fuck the people that say college is a scam. They don't know what they're talking about. Um,
I mean, college is kind of a scam, bro. I don't know.
I disagree. College has its purpose. I think some degrees are probably a scam, but that's only a few of them.
I don't know. I don't know why anybody would ever go to college.
Okay, see, there is definitely a reason to go to college. You might not want to go to college, to like get a shitty ass degree, which could make you work at like a regular fucking 9 to 5. But like, if you want to like do something like, something that involves human psychology, like I want to do, college might be the best route.
Future psychologist, Andrew.
Yeah, future human psychologist. This may be hard to believe because some people may think that I'm stupid, but this is farthest from the truth. I am a relatively pretty smart person.
Yeah, I don't know how I imagine my future. Like, it could go a
Dead.
variety of ways. Yeah, probably dead, more than likely. But my ideal future is, doing podcasts as a career. But like, I don't know how realistic that's gonna be. So
Fuck,
who
even if
knows?
I make it as an artist, I still wholeheartedly plan on going to college. Like, that is. It probably won't be in human psychology as a major, but I'll definitely be in college.
I'll probably go to college. Go to college eventually.
It is a very suggested thing from
All
someone.
right. So we've run through all the questions that we received months ago before we even announced the link. Now we have questions that we received today because I tweeted out the link on Twitter. Um, some of them aren't even questions. They're all probably kind of garbage.
They're
But
all statements.
it's gonna be fun. Question: What do you guys think of cannibalism? What's your opinion, Andrew?
Ooh, I'm gonna answer this in the way of depending on how you get the meat is if I plan on judging you or not.
Wait. So you're saying if you get beat from somebody who's already dead, like regardless of your influence, they're already dead. It's okay.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
My opinion on cannibalism, a little bit cringe. Nah, not a fan.
I wouldn't say that I'm not a fan of it. I just don't suggest eating people, maybe.
Yeah,
I
don't do
don't
it.
know.
Although I've seen there's some guy who like went to prison for a long time in Japan for eating somebody, but they got released because they had like a 20-year sentence or whatever, and they lived through it and they got released. And they've like interviewed this guy. Apparently, human tastes like tuna. So have that in your head. That's what human
Okay.
tastes like. Um. Next, opinion on murdering children.
Hmm. Um. It depends on the type of murder. Like, if you are beating the shit out of and trying to kill a
So, for example,
self-entitled.
if you were to slap a child in the ear so hard that their eardrum burst and that they died,
um
what would be your opinion on
it
that?
like depends on the kid. Like, if it's a piece of shit kid who's super fucking annoying, I mean, I'm gonna look down on you for killing a kid because, but I'm not gonna be like super mad at you doing that. If you kill like a 5-year old or like a 2-year old for no reason, yeah, I'm not gonna like you. If you get an abortion, I'm okay with that. Get an abortion.
Yeah, no, abortions don't count as murdering children.
I don't
But
know. Depending on who you ask, it
depending on
in
who you
fact
ask,
does.
but um, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to come out and say it. I know it's a little bit of a lame answer, especially because it's the same answer I just gave. Murdering children, pretty cringe. Don't like it. So
Yeah,
there
don't
you go.
suggest it.
That's my opinion on murdering children. All right, here's a question, and this might be a question we have to sit on for a little bit.
Oh boy.
Somebody asked us our top 5 cartoons.
Amazing World of Gumball, Adventure Time, Regular Show, SpongeBob, um, uh, um, I don't fucking know. First four are really easy, but I can't think of a fifth one.
Think of one. Hurry up.
The first thing that came to my mind was Peg plus Cat.
What the fuck is that?
It's a PBS show. Not sure why that one came into my mind first, but sure, I guess that works. It is in fact a cartoon.
I'm trying to think of my favorite top 5 cartoons. It's really hard. I don't really
I
watch
wait. I'm
cartoons.
changing my
It's
fifth answer.
what?
Courage the Cowardly Dog. That is in my top five. Get rid of Peg and Cat. Fuck that show. But Courage the Cowardly Dog. Great.
All right, so I think my top 5, in no particular order, Rick and Morty, 100%. Ren and Stimpy, Fairly Odd Parents,
Fuck.
Ben 10, if I had to pick one specifically, Alien Force, but just all of Ben 10. Um, this is hard. This is really hard. I'll give it to Jimmy Neutron.
I don't like Jimmy Neutron, but that's just because I don't like Carl Weezer.
How dare you?
I fucking hate the guy. Pisses me the fuck off. I don't like how he says croissant.
Okay. There you go, folks. I have Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron because I just watched the crossovers recently.
The
The,
fucking
J- the
crossovers of those two were great.
the Jimmy Timmy Power Hours. They're pretty good.
Those were fucking great. Fucking top fives.
All right. So the next question is a math equation. I don't know if it's possible to solve, and I also don't know how to say it out loud. I'm gonna send it to you in a DM. See what you make of it. I don't think it's a valid equation, but maybe I'm
For
wrong.
those that don't know, I'm actually a pretty good person at math. I tutor people sometimes in math, actually. My math teacher, she likes me because I'm good at math and I'm willing to help people try to figure out how to do math. This is always, I mean, this has really been a thing, especially this year, but it's kind of always been my thing of helping people figure out how to do math. So I am currently waiting for Riley to send me whatever this math equation is.
I don't think it's a real equation, but we'll see. I'm sending it in a
It could
second.
be. I don't know what that shit is.
Infinity f of x equals slash int a underscore b slash frac 1 1 3 times 3. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
Whatever it is.
Even if we don't have a real answer, I'm still putting answer in episode 1 because I'm not gonna fucking bother putting anything else. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Fucking, if this is on your math homework,
Yeah, if this is your math homework, I'm sorry to tell you this, but
you're in a
I
much
can't
more
help
advanced
you.
school than I could ever dream of being a part of. So the next one is just 40 years in
40
all
years.
caps with a bunch of exclamation points. I don't know what you're referring to.
Um,
Cannot.
40 years.
It's the amount of years it's been since Mo was 7 years old.
40 years. Uh, 40 years.
40 years. Yep, there you go.
40
That's your
years is
answer.
40 years long.
There you go. Math equation solved by Andrew.
It's like 48 months. No, wait, don't 480 months. I
All right,
think.
so I got a question. Can you please show a pic of your belly? No,
Why not?
I don't want to. You fucking show a pic of your belly, then you fuck.
The closest I'd probably get to that is a picture of me in a crop top.
Oh,
So, I got fucking
and then the next
confidence.
question is very similar, but there's something geared towards you too this time. Can we see Riley's belly and Andrew's feet? No.
No.
What the fuck?
Um, um,
This is
there,
the
there's
quality. This is the quality of questions we're getting on this show, folks.
you just had to do this show. Just
All right,
had
so
to.
this is more of a statement.
Okay.
So, so it's a quote from Demigloom. It says, "Demigloom says, here's my new girlfriend," and then in ellipses it says, "shows hideous emo girl," and a bunch of
Um,
laughing emojis. So they seem to be calling Demigloom's girlfriend a hideous emo girl, which I think is kind of mean.
alright. I
That's kind of
know.
mean.
Great answer to this question. I fell in love with an emo girl. I
Have you
fell in
seen
love.
Demi's girlfriend?
No.
She's not ugly. She's not hideous. That's rude.
Just insert emo girl by Machine Gun Kelly here.
I wonder if
Boom.
this is one of Demigloom's old e-girl simps that sent this in, who's jealous of Demigloom's new girlfriend. So next question: do you prefer the morning after pill or IUD? Andrew, thoughts, opinions?
Uh, 47.
I agree. I don't even know what. Neither of us are women. What the fuck? What kind of answer are we gonna give to this question?
Estrogen.
Yeah, there you go. All right, last question. What never ends well? There's a lot of answers to this question. I don't know, Andrew, what are you thinking here?
I have two really good answers for this.
Go
However, we
ahead.
can't do one of them. The first thing that came to mind was sex between two good lovers, because one's gonna always finish before the other one, and no matter which one it is,
That's
you,
true. It's never perfectly synchronized.
if it is, I don't know. Um, my other answer that I was gonna answer was podcasts, but unfortunately we can't end immediately after me saying that.
Yeah, that would have been. I would have had you go second if I knew that was going to be your bit. And then I did. But what never ends well? Hmm. I mean, the answer's a lot of things, but I can't think of any specific examples.
Um,
What never ends well is Demigloom posting on the internet.
the Twin Towers. Those didn't end well.
Okay, come on. I guess what never ends well is I'm trying to think of like just obvious things. Like I guess what never ends well. Well, no, because this has ended well for Andrew several times apparently.
Hmm.
I was gonna say hitting on a girl who has a boyfriend,
Yeah,
but
that's ended well for me.
it's ended well for Andrew a few times. So yeah, a lot of things don't end well. You know what doesn't end well? Earth. That's
Um,
what doesn't fucking end well.
um, I don't know what the percent is, so I'm not gonna
You know
actually
what
say.
doesn't end well, Andrew? Us saying that we're gonna make daily videos on YouTube channel.
Um, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's nothing that ever ends well.
But yeah, that's all the questions that we have today. So if you want to submit more questions for us to do episode 2 of this show, go to telenym.me/bglg. Maybe actually ask questions and not just shitpost. You fuckers.
Yes, please. Um, I'm great at answering questions. It's something that I'm good at.
Yeah, I think you've been pretty good at answering questions tonight. I think we've had a good show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's it. Is there anything else you want to say to the audience or to me or anything to that
Um,
effect?
here's my final message to the audience. Fuck you. I hate you.
Okay.
Um, ask better questions next time. And if the
Okay.
Telenym bots ever do better than you again at answering or asking questions, I'm going to show up in your house behind your bedroom mirror and beat the shit out of you, just like your dad does.
I mean, considering how troll oppy these questions were, I wouldn't be surprised if they were all from like fucking Dark Sappo or one of Debbie Gloob's other old trolls that we thought was gone. Because I texted Demi before we started. I was like, "Hey, can you follow me publicly on this Telegram so I can lure out your trolls for content?" And she was like, "I really don't want to draw attention to my Telegram, basically." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fair." But yeah, so there you go, folks. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time for episode 2,
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Boogaloo.